Hey, what's up, it's iCkEdMeL. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I'm dropping in one more quick video for tonight. I was kind of chilling, relaxing, and on my feed came up this whole thing with the George Floyd mural in Toledo, Ohio, that was apparently struck by lightning, and there was some sort of conflict about whether some guy tried to say that it was just natural deterioration, but clearly looking at this thing, not just natural deterioration. Okay, and I believe the police said that, the witness that was there said that, and they also had WTOL, first alert Doppler radar, was confirmed. A negatively charged lightning strike hit the corner of the Summit and Lagrange Streets sometime between 4:30 and 4:32 p.m. And so here's the thing, we're gonna watch these news clips, but what I'm seeing online, some people are saying, this is on Twitter, that they believe this is an act of God. So there was debate about whether it's vandalism or just natural causes. Well, I mean, I guess lightning would be natural, but the chance of getting hit by lightning is what? Depending on where you go and where you look, Google cites the CDC, which is, it says 1 in 500,000. Now, according to CARE 11, they cite the National Weather Service, which says here 1 in 15,300. It should be noted, because apparently I didn't notice, the CDC, the 1 in 500,000 is in a given year. That's the chances in a year, every year. But in a lifetime, in a lifespan, it's 1 in 15,300, according to the National Weather Service. A couple of other details with regards to lightning from the CDC, and I'll just try to keep it brief. Alabama, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Missouri, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Texas have the most lightning deaths and injuries. Florida, Florida is considered the lightning capital of the country, with more than 2,000 lightning injuries over the past 50 years. With regards to seasonality, the CDC says that lightning casualties happen more often during the summer, and that July tends to have the most lightning out of all the months, and that it typically happens more in the afternoon between 12 and 6. The other interesting tidbit of information that I found on the CDC with regards to lightning, it says males are 5 times more likely than females to be struck by lightning. Around 85% of lightning fatalities are men. Something to write in the book for the next time you talk to a feminist. No, I tried. People between the age of 15 and 34 account for more than half of all lightning strike victims. The majority of 89% of lightning deaths occur among whites. Brown privilege. Oh, black privilege. Oh, iCkEdMeL, you can't say that. Also, lightning discriminates. Oh.
Tremaine Mitchell runs by this part of Summit Street at the intersection of Lagrange all the time. When he gets here, he knows he's home. But instead of this catching his eye Tuesday, it was this. The George Floyd mural, painted on the side of the old Mugshots bar, crumbled into a pile of broken bricks.
Right before that storm hit, I just pulled in my driveway, and it wasn't down. I would have noticed it right away. I noticed it when they put it up. I would have noticed it when it came down.
A witness told Toledo firefighters they saw a lightning strike hit the building. A city inspector says there are no concerns about the structure as a whole. The building part is fine, but it's the outer layer of brick that now has to come down.
It was beautiful, actually, when it was up. I hope they redo it.
Right now, it sounds like that's the plan. A City of
You better say that.
Toledo spokesperson says they're going
to come for you.
To work with the Arts Commission to build a new mural there or find it a new home. The artist, David Ross, finished it in July 2020. Since then, it's been a site where people have gathered for memorials to remember George Floyd. Now those moments here will have to also include the memories of the mural.
It's going to be a tough one to kind of walk by now and not see the mural that reminds us where we are and just how far we came as a country.
We know it was struck by lightning. Now what we want to know tonight is what's next for it.
David Ross says he plans on redoing the mural somewhere in the city, and once again it will center around George Floyd. He says he'll incorporate a double rainbow into the new mural because
they always got to do something.
Double rainbow. Oh my God.
All right, so double rainbow.
the same day of the lightning strike, he saw a double rainbow. Our first alert meteorologist was able to confirm a negatively charged lightning strike did hit at the corner of Summit and Lagrange 4:30 p.m. yesterday, debunking any questions or concerns this may have been an individual's doing.
My thoughts about the lightning thing. I mean, it's kind of an interesting thing to look at the statistical or whatever from the CDC, but I mean, I've never been the type of person to say God's going to do this or is going to do that or God did this to you for that reason or God's teaching you a lesson. I'm not, who am I to say what he does or doesn't or what he did or karma? You know, how people will tell you, oh, that's karma or karma's going to get you. Or you know how people wish you well, but they really don't mean to wish you well, or how people say, God bless you, but they mean it in a nasty way, or God's going to get you or God's going to have a way with you. I don't know, but on Twitter, that environment, what they're saying, it's satirical to see what people are saying. It's funny. It's funny to see what people are saying. I mean, there's literally people on Twitter saying today's proof that God exists. The George Floyd mural in Toledo, Ohio, was totally destroyed by a lightning strike last night. You know, so I'm just kind of like, and then somebody else says, "I'd love to see the look on your face when you realize Jesus was dark skinned." So it's just this whole thing on Twitter. It's a mess, and I really could care less to engage in all this kind of whatever. I let people lose their minds in that. They can do that. I gotta keep rolling. And I have to say, I guess it's ironic. It's ironic. It is ironic. You can't not notice this. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I saw some people point out on Twitter that, I mean, first of all, yes, the chances are, it's pretty wild. It's out there, right? The chances of being this particular spot being struck and where it got struck on that wall, the entire wall. And it just happened to be right on his face. And they're saying that he had, the artist drew like a crown on his head. And I've seen some people making the comparisons to Jesus and the crown and all that stuff. So you guys, let me know down below what you think about this. I mean, do you think it's God? I'm sure a lot of people think it's God. I'm not even sure. I can't say, but it's very possible that it was just happened to be random. It is super ironic that it happens to be that thing with George Floyd and all the chaos that caused and the whole story behind that. It says here, I typed in how many times does lightning strike a day. It says 8 million. How many times per day does lightning strike the earth? About 100 lightning bolts strike the earth's surface every second, about 8 million per day and 3 billion each year. So it happens a lot. There's all these kind of funky stories online. I'm sure the people will love this, right? A volunteer for the stuff right there up top actually got struck after getting the injection. So, oh, that's proof. That's proof it's God. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's not funny, but I don't know. It's ironic. It's crazy. There's this other one too. There's people, but it's just another video of just like, I mean, there's a bunch of things like this online. You can see the lightning actually hit the wires, and that's where all the sparks are coming down. There's this whole situation. I think this was in India. This was just May 13, 2021. 18 elephants killed by a lightning strike. I think they said it was like even maybe up to 20. Lightning strike kills 15-year-old girl swimming. You know what I'm saying? It's just like to play that kind of game of, yo, it's God. And yeah, lightning strikes man at the country club, which is, more likely, I guess, because there's trees and you're outside. You've seen all these things too with the cars getting struck. So I don't know. Comment down below. Hit the like button, turn on the bell, the notification, subscribe, all that good stuff, or not, or get mad, whatever. Peace.